felt the
70.
blood leave my fingers. Right off the bat, very fast. But
You don't say.
there's something on the back of the paddles.
Yeah, they're little red grips.
They hurt.
What?
Because you're supposed to
No, you don't. No, Charlie, you don't shift it like that. Hey everyone, it's Chris and Charlie here with Daily Motor, and today we're inspecting to see if our 2023 BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50 Jahre is touching the curb. Charlie, is it?
No.
That's good.
About 1.5 inches clearance.
So this is kind of a celebration model of BMW M. And this particular one is in celebration of the E36 generation M3 because it is finished in Technoviolet, and we'll show you this.
Typically, we start these reviews from the back.
Yeah,
of the
but
car,
the car's pulled
this
in
one
nose.
was pulled
That's
in the
right.
other way. Yeah.
As you can see here, BMW individual Technoviolet Metallic. I love that BMW gives you that little plaque to signify that it is an individual car, though all of these are individual because they make, I think there's 5 different ones. There's the E30, like Cinnabar Red or whatever it's called. This one for the E36 in Technoviolet. There's Interlagos Blue for the E46. There's Lime Rock Orange for the E92, and then whatever that gray color is for the F80.
Yeah.
So lots of cool choices here.
Lots of
for
strengthening bars.
And of course we have this this unique badge
all
as
the-
well.
all
Although
the
all
Beamers
of the
for this 2023s are getting
23s get that.
Yeah. Also, some
and you
extra
shot that
carbon.
before we could talk about the engine also.
What else did you need to say? It's fast.
Well, it's an S58, which is a very good, very
Under here is
under
the
here is
S58.
the S58 turbocharged inline 6, which some people are now tuning to over 900 horsepower.
That's a lot of
That's
horsepower.
right. So let's go around the back here.
This car has a lot of carbon fiber on it and also winter tires.
Yeah,
so
we're running
that'll
on some Michelin
be interesting.
Alpines,
You got to put premium fuel in it,
obviously.
but they recommend Shell.
Oh, yeah, BMW has a thing with Shell. Oh, it's a power trunk, Charlie.
Yeah, because that's necessary.
Where's the snow scraper?
Oh no. How are we going to
What are we
scrape
gonna
it? Maybe
do?
it's in the back seat. These were some newer deliverers.
Probably not supposed to open that. There's the battery. Honestly, in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, definitely not.
BMW
Except for this is power.
They always get you. They always get you somehow.
I'm sure you could force it open. The release is probably mechanical, and then but it's a mechanical.
No, it's a
power
power
release.
release. Why do they do this? Okay, let me just go on a tangent. I had an E32 BMW 7 Series, and the battery location was under the power rear seat. And the only way you could get to the battery is if you moved the seat all the way forward.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So, anyways, let's check out
See
the
some
back
carbon
seat.
carbon speakers.
Oh, Charlie, 2
Yep,
Monronis.
2
And the
Monronis.
scraper. Everything we wanted is back here.
Oh, and it smells like
It does smell strange.
foreign food.
Huh?
Foreign food.
They must have gone to lunch. Oh,
Yeah, iDrive 8.
no.
Did they leave it on? It's in neutral.
No, they left it in neutral.
This car costs $109,000, nearly $110,000.
Good amount of room back here.
These
More
carbon
room than
fiber
the
seats
previous gen.
add $4,500. The M carbon ceramic brakes, $8,500. A lot of carbon that's costing money.
I need to put this in park. It's giving me anxiety.
Well, why don't we just drive it?
Okay. Ooh, my tire's almost flat on my ML55.
Oh no!
And this is coming. Ooh. Stay.
Maybe you should drive it to kind of like,
Yeah. You could drive it if you wanted.
I will. Shoot a winding road video on it as is.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness! Not only they didn't put the car in proper delivery spec either, so the wheel is sticking way out, and it's there. We go. I've solved that. Goodbye. Well, that's understandable. So there is a thing with these S58 cars.
What?
They're very quick.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Nauseatingly quick, especially with xDrive, which this car does have. I specifically remember with the M4 that we had, I hadn't been nauseous from a vehicle in a while, and that one made me nauseous. So
Why is DSC inactive? Oh, because it just started. Did they deliver it here in Sport Plus mode?
yes. Okay, well, that means that's what they want us to drive it in, so just start it in Sport Plus.
Okay. It's really confusing it. Okay.
Now that's gonna just, now
Well,
you've
no,
made
just
it
calm
loud.
Yourself. Oh no, that's not what. That's.
I like these carbon seats too. Everyone always talks a bunch of crap about how they're uncomfortable, but I disagree.
Why did they make the carbon seats but then also have them be heated? That seems like a waste of weight.
No, it's just a gimmick. It's just to make it look cool in here.
Okay. Oh, there is a Sonic.
Always. Someone make a compilation of all the times we've almost hit, or sorry, that car has almost hit us.
Someone also make a compilation of just every crappy GM product that we've had to interact with.
That's blocking us? Yeah.
And also Chris.
I know. You already did that.
I know, but it's not good. Just pointing that out.
Seatbelt tension?
Yep.
You are in manual mode, sir. Here, I got you. Okay. Oh, dude, this thing, it's a rush. This car is a rush.
Carbon flappy paddles here, if you will. Oh, there's a secret Toyota coming in.
It's probably the crown.
Probably it's all the broken crown press cars that are... Ooh, ZF8 speed, as Chris likes to say.
Is it the ZF? Oh yeah, no, it is the ZF in this car too. All right, go ahead.
Oh, screwdriver. We need to pick that up.
Yeah, we do.
Two things right off the bat that I don't care for. One, the noise.
It doesn't make a good noise.
It doesn't make a good
really
noise.
Doesn't.
Also, and I'll be curious if you experience this, there's something on the back of the paddles.
Yeah, the little red grips.
They hurt.
What?
Because you're supposed to
No, you don't. No, Charlie, you don't shift it like that.
Why did they deliver this with DSC fully inactive? That's just
No, this car is sketchy.
irresponsible.
M3s are sketchy.
MDM at least. Goodness.
It's fully off.
Yeah, I could have just killed myself. And you.
And you would have too, because it's an M3.
Yes. That's much better. Right off the bat, very fast. But
you don't say.
We just got out of the Jaguar F-Type R, and
This is faster.
this is faster, but not nearly as fun.
No. It
Much more serious
makes a
about
worse
it.
noise.
Well, that too, yeah, much worse. Are they ever gonna mend that broken pole that got ran into by an Equinox?
No. They're going to make a statue and call it Equinox Pole. For the brave Equinox that fought the pole.
I also don't love that shift noise it makes. Yeah.
Well, it's because it's fake. It only makes it inside the car.
I'm concerned this cruise is just gonna...
Rev limiter.
We had one of these on track and it was sublime. Very
Yeah, it wasn't the
fast.
xDrive though.
No.
My face is melting. Oh my god.
That actually, I will say,
That's so fast.
allegedly, going from oversteer into guardrail here, I know a car's pretty quick if I could get into triple digits.
Okay.
Because I shoot when you're
And
over.
you allegedly did that in this.
plus 10.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't even bury it into the braking zone. I mean, I was just kind of like casually, which not only tells you how quick it is, but also tells you how quickly I was able to go through oversteer with winter tires equipped.
And people, dentists just buy these.
Yeah. You should have to have a special license in order to own this car.
Yes, you should.
Also, the ride is really good.
How's the Harman Kardon in these?
Not great.
Okay, you have to get the 4 Series to get the good one.
No, you have to get
The i4. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. The ride is quite good, though. Can we go into a calmer mode?
No.
Yeah. Road. That's not
just
what we
the
want.
cluster.
Yeah, okay, setup.
Why are you putting me into all of these things?
I'm putting myself into all these things. I just want to drive normal for the last 30
You've
seconds.
got the most
anyways.
aggressive shift pattern going, Charlie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know how when you pointed out in the Jaguar that you were able to go into normal mode within just 2 clicks? One,
Yes.
2, done.
This is 17 clicks.
Yeah. Ooh, the steering.
Most of which are in a screen.
Steering is a nice speed. It is quite vague, but feels decent. Ah, and there's a GM product waiting to take me out after the comment.
Add this to the compilation. I know they're like stalking us. Show this to everybody. There you go. So you also get one right here. You can see it's one of 500 of these cars.
Does this mean it's just A, or does this mean this is actually number 1?
It's just A, probably. I don't think they individually numbered them. But if I'm wrong, yell at me in the comments.
Yeah. Call you a young buck for
Call me an idiot. I love the seat belts they put in these.
Yeah, I do like that too. It's a nice attention to detail.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we need further.
This car is not equipped with any handles here for me to hold on to.
Yeah, it is. On the seats. That's what I did.
Okay. It goes very far back though. Tall Germans can sit in here.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I want
anything you could want
engine
right
sport
there.
plus, chassis comfort, steering comfort. No, it was sport steering. Brakes comfort is fine, and 4-wheel drive sport. Okay. Cool.
This car probably has drift mode, doesn't it?
It might. Well,
we saw it right there.
You can just put it in 2-wheel drive. Yeah.
That's terrifying. Have you ever done one of these in 2-wheel drive mode? They're
no.
Properly terrifying.
Okay. You did with the M5, and you laid the longest 11s I've ever seen in any car. You really got to steer this thing in comfort steering.
I know. That's strange.
Yeah.
You're in sport steering.
Oh, I am in sports steering. Oh, see, that's the thing with the steering in these cars. It is kind of strange, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want D, but I want the most aggressive shifts. Okay.
Oh my goodness!
16.
I
70.
felt the blood leave my fingers.
Isn't that nauseating?
That's ridiculous.
It's awesome. Just insane. That wasn't even launch control. They didn't even get launch control to come up.
This guy,
I'm a cop.
This guy's been drooling over because I blew by him earlier in the Jaguar full tilt, and he's just been like, "What's happening today?"
He's wishing he was a real cop so he could come pull me over. He doesn't want that impersonating charge, though. All right, let's see. What did you just touch?
I made your exhaust quieter.
That is actually good.
Now it actually sounds more like a proper inline six.
Yeah, because it isn't
that?
any piped-in BS. I filmed the whole Winding Road video on this car in California with the exhaust in quiet because it was making my ears bleed with the button on. It just sounds real.
So much better.
It sounds real with the exhaust off.
Yeah, a lot more mechanical sound. It's nice. It's a pretty like silverish blue on that truck. I'm such a truck enthusiast right now. I can't.
You really are. You really like trucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead, add this to the compilation. It's not even warm yet. Look at that. All that condensation. Oh, they're booking it.
Well, remember the train was so fast we couldn't keep up.
That's right. I'm struggling with the Acadia now.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
You know, they're probably going to go into oversteer, so if you wanted to pass them, you could.
No, I don't really feel like going 120 right now.
Oh, I think you might be clear. So you never know.
Why do you think these hurt? I like the carbon paddles on these.
I guess I aggressively yank back and kind of slip my fingers on
you're
pedals.
supposed to do that. I really don't love the steering in these cars. It's like sketchy.
Those paddle shifts don't hurt your fingers?
No.
Maybe I've got delicate fingers.
What is happening over here? Someone's off the road completely. Just aggressively off the road.
We know they didn't break down because they're in a Camry.
I wonder if anyone's ever gone straight.
I've been tempted.
Have you? Yeah, like in like the Raptor?
Yeah.
Or the Bronco Raptor? Yeah, I like this car. I like this car, but I'm worried that these cars are becoming too simulated.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. We'll put it this way. I would be comfortable leaving all the nannies on in this car and giving the keys to Alyssa or some random person on the street and saying go nuts. The Jaguar, not necessarily.
Yeah, true.
And there's something to be said for cars that scare you. Although this allows you to scare yourself if you take the nannies off.
That's true.
Get him, Chris. Get him. Take him. Oh, boy. He's going to be so pissed. We are the worst. I don't know why anyone watches our channel.
See,
Yes,
look. Look at him.
Oh, he's so angry.
He's so pissed. Watch, he's going to get real close to me. Just hear his tires screaming. Oh, that's why traction control's off. I'm like, why did it kick out on me there a little?
Oh, I was going to have us stop and pick up that screwdriver, but then we got in road rage with the Ram and stuff.
Do you want to go back and get it?
No, I'll do it later.
Yeah, but you say that, and then we won't.
Yeah. I'm hungry, Chris.
Okay, Charlie's hungry. Charlie's an eating food enthusiast, so.
I apologize for having human needs.
If you're wondering why he hasn't been burping at all, though, it's because he hasn't eaten. Charlie is going to be spending the week, maybe, with this BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50 Jahre in Technoviolet, and I'm going to be in Colorado this week in a GMC, so we'll get back to you at the end of this week once I've spent, I don't know, a couple of hours with this.
I should point out that his GMC truck only costs about another 20% more than this incredibly capable, or less than this incredibly capable M3. So that's something that we're at in this world. But yes, we will be back at you on Monday when Chris and I talk about how fast this car is for another 15 minutes.
And how purple it is.
Yes, and how we know how to put it in park.
Yes.
It's not often that we make it all the way back to here. We're still filming.
Yeah, drive on. Wrapping up our week, well, mainly Charlie wrapping up his week.
Well, it was about as long as your week.
Okay, well, anyways, with the 2023...
Wrapping up our time.
Yeah, right. BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50 Jahre. And the most important thing that I've learned this week is that BMWs have remote start that Charlie and I have not known about for 3 years now.
I'm surprised no one's told us in the comments.
Why has nobody told us this? Or why has...
Maybe we haven't expressed discontent with it before. Because I've always just figured you just use the BMW app.
Right.
But yeah, show the viewers.
So anyways, you can use the key. All you do is triple click your BMW symbol here, which is your lock button.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and it starts.
This car is excellent.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about that.
It's excellent because of the remote start?
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, okay. And then when you get in the car, you just do foot on the brake and hit the start-stop button and it comes to life.
Cool.
I've noticed that some cars, like Kias and Hyundais, you can get in and just drive away.
Yeah, you just put your foot on the brake.
And then on some cars, you only hit the start-stop button. And then in some cars, you have to have your foot on the brake and hit the start-stop button. So lots of different ways to do remote start.
Yeah, we appreciate variety in the auto industry.
Let me just click 16 buttons to turn
Yeah,
the
there is a lot of button clicking in this car. I can't remember if it was you. It must have been you. I think you pointed out after we stopped filming our intro that this thing doesn't beep at you for nearly anything.
No, it doesn't.
You can drive around with your seatbelt off and it doesn't even care.
That's right.
I think that's because
That's the German way.
It's happy for you to die, and it's totally ambivalent about your livelihood.
This car's main goal is to kill you.
Yeah.
That is
so
just...
If you leave dead, it's done its job.
End of story with any M car made after the E36 M3. All they want to do is kill you. And a lot of them have succeeded. A lot of them have. But this new M3 is insanely impressive. It's so fast, and I appreciate now that you can have it in many different 50th anniversary colors.
Yeah, I will admit, the M3 lineup is getting a bit convoluted because you've got your rear-wheel drives and your rear-wheel drive comps in both
Can you do a comp?
Sedan.
Can you do a rear-wheel drive comp anymore?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless they stopped that, but you could at least for a minute there.
Yeah.
Because we drove one. And then you have your convertible version, and then this, and then obviously if you get the M4, then that's the coupe. So you got all those.
Yeah.
But then you toss all-wheel drive into the mix as well, and then you've got your special editions here, your 50 Jahre.
They're trying to be like Porsche.
Right. And then you've got your CSL and the M4, and then they're coming out with a CS version of this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is getting a bit confusing, and I wouldn't... Maybe they're trying to emulate all the different modes here with their model lineups. They just want to just throw as many different options at you as possible and hope that you get confused and have to buy a new one each year to get the one you want. Let's get rid of that. There we go.
What'd you get rid of?
exhaust sound.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it defaults to being on.
Yeah, it sounds so much better this way.
It's so loud that when you shoot this car with the zoom, it blows the mics out.
Yeah.
When you're at like 6,000 RPM, it like crackles the mics.
Yeah.
I think it's all artificial, isn't it? Isn't it just like piped in?
When this is on, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think it gets a little louder outside, but it's mostly piped in.
Who cares?
Yeah. This sounds excellent.
Dude, it does like all-wheel drifts.
Oh, I know. Well, if you are in four-wheel drive sport.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that helps.
The traction off.
Yeah.
Have you driven it in death
no.
mode? You haven't?
No. I haven't driven
That's
it.
Funny. That's true.
What's the...
To everyone wondering, Charlie, tell everyone what our other car was this week. What your other car was.
The other car we had this week was the Hyundai Elantra N. And I'll tell you what, this M3 is amazing, but it's not amazing at normal pedestrian American speed limit speeds.
Yeah.
It just isn't. It's just boring and quiet. There's no sensation. You rocket yourself to 70 miles per hour in about 3.5 seconds, and then you're done.
Yep.
There's nothing else to do. You just sit in these carbon buckets and go, well, I guess I'm faster than him, and I'm faster than him, and I'm faster than her.
And every single person in a 100-mile radius.
Yes. So I chose to drive the Elantra around mostly because I got to row my own gears and make pops and burbles, and I could go through first gear, second gear, third gear, and get up to the same speed and actually feel it and enjoy it.
Snow tires have a lot of grip for
It's
snow tires.
crazy. I threw this on the on-ramp.
Yeah, this car is ridiculous.
I took my father out for a ride, and he asked me if I think it's quicker than the Nissan GTR, and I think
Yes.
probably.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's close, and I think off the line is...
Yeah, that's what I said. I think 0 to 30 it would beat it,
Yeah.
and then maybe after that the GTR.
No, I would think the other way around. I
Because
think
this is heavier.
I think 0 to 30 the GTR would get you, and then
Oh.
you just... you know what? This may just have it the
Just
whole
have
way.
it, yeah.
This is one of the fastest, like, civilian cars. I don't know if you really call this civilian anymore.
Oh,
'cause
sure.
It's like 100 grand.
Dude,
but
anyone can go out and buy
That's
this.
true.
That's the scary thing.
That's true.
This
Anyone can
is a
have this.
dangerous vehicle.
Yeah.
Because again, you go back to that idea of the sensation of speed. You don't realize how fast you're going in this car.
No.
You really don't. We talked about that a bit with the Jaguar
Dude,
that we had last week.
the torque in fifth gear at
So
3,000 RPM.
The Jaguar masked its speed pretty well. This is the next degree.
Yeah, especially when you have that toggled off.
Yeah, and listen how quiet and refined this cabin is. There's not a single creak or rattle over all these bumps.
Brakes feel great.
It's really, really good. This is a very rough section of road. This is almost too good, this car. I mean, it really is. It's as a model line like BMW M, you can never go backward. You can never be slower. You can never have less power.
Right.
Everything. But it's a bit of a shame because...
I'm going to do an acceleration.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Thank you. That is the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah. And to think this is on winter tires, on broken asphalt here.
It just gripped. It felt like it was going to wheelie. It just hooked up.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even launch control because I never know how to do launch control.
Yeah, why are
in cars
BMW
anymore.
launch controls so
I don't
finicky?
know. I know because you can do it in non-M BMW cars very easily, but M cars, you never know when you're going to get a launch or.
Also, when I went out to take my father in this, I took it from the garage and it was cold. It took ages for this thing to get hot enough.
That's a BMW thing.
Yeah.
They take forever to warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah. My buddy in college that had a 135i used to joke about how he would drive all the way to campus and his car, the needle wouldn't even move in the cluster, like it would stay at full cold. He's like, I feel like my car's gonna break because it never gets up to temperature.
Well, and this limits its power until it's warmed up properly. So you're getting on it and you're like, it's not really that fast. You gotta wait until it's proper. These seats are a bit difficult to get in and out of, you know.
Yes, they are.
I could go for, I know this color is supposed to match the old color and everything, but I wish it were a bit more vibrant.
Yeah. It is vibrant in the sun.
Yeah. We don't always have sun, though. Did we get a thumbnail last week?
I did, last night.
Ah.
Because I remembered that we didn't get one. Because you said, Chris, you drove this car in California. Just use a photo from
use
me.
one of those.
And I said, yeah, okay, but in case I, for some reason, don't have one that's adequate, I got one last night.
Good.
Because I'm a proper uterist.
Good. That's all.
I don't like the sports steering.
Yeah.
No. Is this ideal for you?
Well, I want to try to do a launch, so I'm going to try to remember what I did last time to make that happen. I'm pretty sure it was DSC off.
Good thing is they give you these handles here.
Yes. And then you got to be in this mode. So in theory, when I come out here, put my foot on the brake and then the gas, it should work.
You also probably have to be in manual or in automatic, Charlie.
No, you got to be in manual, which is counterintuitive.
You have to be in manual?
Yeah. That's what doesn't make sense to me because it shifts automatically for you, but you got to be in manual.
Oh, it'll shift for you?
Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Here,
I don't think it will.
Oh, ready?
Yep. Oh, it did. That felt slower than the one I did.
You're just in the passenger seat.
This is the fastest thing ever. I think it felt slower because it short shifted second.
Maybe.
When I did it, it didn't short shift. It went all the way.
So you think you're faster than launch control?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, just so that the viewers are entertained, let's try out our old 2WD mode here.
Oh Lord. You'd never know who made all of these existing marks in here.
I think it's
There'd be no evidence of who's done all of this.
No.
So this is two-wheel drive, DSC. All right,
Bit squirrely there.
There's proof that two-wheel drive works.
Yeah.
Charlie is going onto the road in two-wheel drive mode.
Oh, there's an ups truck.
What?
This car is absurd, but it's not fun. Like, it just, nothing that's happening right now is making me, like, giggle and cackle the way.
Well, it's because it's scary.
Is it in that? And it's also kind of quiet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds good with the inline six, but...
Would you like me to make it loud?
No.
Okay.
It's because it's not a good loud, you know?
Oh my god, dude, it's like all over the place.
Do you feel it? Like,
yeah.
That was about half throttle. We've had one of these on track. We know how good it is. So I do think these really need to be owned.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
That wasn't even full throttle. It's just...
It's freaking just all... Oh.
Let's just try... We're just going to goose it here with two-wheel drive mode and just kind of...
It limited itself there for a second.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
I do have to say, whatever winter tires they put on here, they do a good job.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great. I mean, we haven't really tried in the snow, clearly, but at 44 degrees Fahrenheit on the dry, they have a ton of grip.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's a bit unnecessary. We're gonna go back to MDM here.
Okay.
Maybe. I have to
Just click it on the screen.
So I can't use the safe button down here that I could just click and not take my hand off, like look at?
No.
Okay.
Oof.
If you were married to someone who had this car...
I don't think people that own these get married, do they?
Oh. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah. Anyways, though, if you were to be...
I feel like it'd get annoying because you'd always be driving like an...
I wouldn't want to be riding around in this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be running over
Things.
pieces of a car, perhaps?
Yeah, probably.
I like it in MDM all-wheel drive because it does like the silly all-wheel drive power slides, but it doesn't feel scary.
Yeah, I agree.
They should switch the two-wheel drive indicator to a skull and crossbones. So then if a family of an M3 driver tries to sue BMW, they can say, oh, it was said right there.
Yeah, it literally said you will die.
Yeah.
Let's do all this. Why can't I do that?
You have to click M1.
No, I'll just do this. There.
Why don't you, what are you trying to accomplish?
There.
Oh, okay.
Casual mode.
Well, that's what the purpose of those buttons is, so you can go back and quickly. That's why they give you those.
Right. I wanted to do it the old.
You wanted to do it the
way,
hard way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we had more useful consumer advice for this car. I'm sorry if you've made it this far and you were looking.
It's okay because we've just been blasting around, going sideways.
And that's all M buyers really want to see.
Looking at the purple
right?
paint, and oh, here you go. Here's a special badge that you get.
Well, see, the last M car we reviewed was the X3M, and people didn't like
worse than
that. We
this.
didn't like that.
Oh,
So
well, I
maybe
like this car.
I
though.
like this car too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy one.
This must not be a specific
Right.
badge because it's just 1 of 500. There's no way this is car number 1.
Why not? You don't think we're number 1?
I don't think this car is number 1 because I think it would say number 1 out of 500. I don't think it would just
It's
say
not just
1 of 500.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good
If it said number 1 of 500, then I'd say, okay, this is probably car number 1, but I don't think it is. I like when they put the actual serial number on here, but I understand that is much more expensive to make 500 different badges than it is to just make 500 that are all the same.
Right.
So. But if you've got someone that's paying, how much extra do they
120?
charge for?
Oh,
How much
for-
extra do they charge? $8,970
I think
for
that
the
might be worth
50th
it.
anniversary package. I think maybe you give them a unique badge.
I learned from a colleague of ours who's in the automotive supply industry that the German brands have been hit particularly hard by the war in Ukraine. It's made things difficult for them. Supply and things like that because they've got a lot of suppliers.
I've heard that too, actually. Yeah. So
Ooh.
if you're Vladimir Putin, stop.
Yeah, knock it off. You're just it's not even funny anymore.
We want our German cars, and we want you to stop killing people.
Yeah,
also, that's
please.
an important part. Oh, your exhaust came on, Charlie.
It's because I went in M1 mode.
Doesn't always shift for you.
No, only when you launch.
Literally is blowing out the bikes. Ooh, a CRZ.
In a cool color.
That's someone's taking
It's
a
a wrap.
roller. Literally took a roller.
I have a complaint.
What?
When you press M1,
You have to confirm
you
it.
have to wait 1,000. It's a 2-second wait before you can confirm. Have you noticed that?
No, I was just spamming the button until it came on.
Well, right, but it actually wants you to read the message briefly to understand that you're risking your life by enabling that mode.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
That's-
But it's annoying because I'm like, yes, I know. I've owned this car for a week. I understand I'm putting my life in peril here. Let me do this.
It's so funny.
I don't like cars that think they know better than you.
The German cars always do that.
Yeah,
they always
it's
think they know
pretentious.
better than you. Yes.
Can that be the thumbnail text for this one?
Pretentious. I'm sure Jeff would really love that.
Well, he wants to sell his cars to pretentious buyers.
That's true, I guess.
This is kind of cool.
A little ASMR for the viewers.
You're gonna have so many things to start this video with.
Yeah, I'd just start it with this.
It's plausible.
Okay.
This car, it's set up well, it drives great, it's fast as heck, it looks cool,
And it's purple.
and you could track the heck out of it.
Didn't we discuss once that any car that's
Purple.
obtainable in purple is a good car?
I think you're right.
Yeah, so that means that this is a good car because it is, as you
Purple.
can see, Technoviolet.
Yeah.
Also, you said that the Harman Kardon didn't sound very good. I thought that it sounded a little bit better than it did in the base Model 3 series that we had last year.
Well, that's like taking some Febreze on a pile of sick.
Why? Because they put M badges on it, the sound system's better?
I don't know why it's better. I'm just saying that
Oh,
you said
okay.
it's marginally better.
I don't think it's marginally better because it's definitely not as good as the one you get in the i4.
Right.
But it did to me sound better. But it could be because I spent all week in a GMC Sierra with a Bose system, and sometimes those Bose systems are not very crispy.
Also, did you do anything with the EQ?
No.
Because I think I did. I fixed it with
That
the EQ.
could be why
Let's
it
take a quick
sounded
look.
good. Obviously, since this is a BMW, the infotainment screen will still be on.
Ugh.
Oh, it isn't. That's strange.
It's a very fast infotainment screen though, but all right.
Does it need to be running here?
No, you're fine. Ah, yes,
Oh,
you see?
you did.
I have,
Well, you've tuned it to make it sound quite
I've
nice.
tuned it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
You need to
but
start just doing that.
You
in
could
all
do the
cars.
same thing with the old 3 Series, so it's no
Okay.
better. I think they put no money into this series.
What are these? Michelin.
Tires.
Michelin what?
Alpines, I think.
Oh, or there could be Michelin X Ice
Oh, that could be it.
because they have an X on them. Well, whatever they are.
No, they're Pilot Alpine 5s.
Okay, Michelin Pilot Alpine 5s. Very good.
Alpine.
Alpine.
There's no E.
Okay. Well,
They kind of look like Cross Climate 2s. Like the tires have the same like general design.
right.
With more siping though. But yes, good car. Can you get this in Thunder Night Metallic as well?
No.
Because Thunder Night Metallic looks pretty similar to this.
Yeah, it does. Well, if you're a dentist that had an E36 M3 and you want to relive your youth with a car that's the same color, BMW's got you covered with the BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50R in Technoviolet.
I do think dentists would be pretty happy with this car because it rides excellent.
It does.
It wouldn't shake their molars.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
A car for dentists? Is that what your thumbnail text is going to be?
We'll see. See if I'm feeling spicy when I edit this. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Chris and Charlie with Daily Motor, and as always, Technoviolet on.
I thought you were going to say the whole model name on.
Dentist on.
Dentist
Oh,
on, or carbon.
and as
ceramics
always, 2023 BMW M3 Competition xDrive Edition 50R on.
in Technoviolet Metallic.
In Technoviolet Metallic.
On.